This story of local government in Nigeria began with great promise. It was established as a vital link between the government and the people, a grassroots system to ensure development, representation, and the proper delivery of services. From the colonial era to the early years of independence, local governments were meant to be the engine driving development closer to the people they serve. Traditional authorities played key roles, and citizens had hope that their voices would be heard. In the years following Nigeria's independence, the local government system began to take shape. The 1976 local government reforms under General Obasanjo were groundbreaking, ushering in a uniform system across the country, which democratically elected councils given constitutional powers. It was a bold step aimed at empowering communities and fostering rapid development at the grassroots. But somewhere along the way, the dream of effective local governance began to fade. Over the decades, the local government system became a shadow of what it was meant to be. Corruption, political interference, and the erosion of financial autonomy crippled the system. Funds meant for local development were siphoned off or controlled by state governments, leaving local councils unable to fulfill their mandate. This failure in governance created a vacuum that widened the gap between the government and the people, deepening the cycle of poverty and underdevelopment.
This community Abudu, nothing there, no light, no water. No, for 7 years now, we never see light one day. So we don't have light, no bank, nothing there this place.
Today, Nigeria's local government system is at a crossroads. Communities are demanding better services, representation, and the autonomy that local governments were designed to deliver. But can we restore the system to its original purpose? Can we unlock the potential of local governance to truly serve the people once again?
I will appeal to you to summon the governors. Summon them, call them up. I'm doing my best to improve the revenue of the country and giving them their dues. But they must equally be sympathetic to the populace, and they must consider the need of the local people. People reside in the local government. People are in the local community. That is where they reside. That is where they feed. That is where they garden. That is where they cook. That's where they farm. If the local government are not free and the leaders don't hang on to the number, we have 774 local government. It's just a number. Is it effective? Is it reaching the real people? Who is being held accountable for this money?
President Tinubu's call for reform speaks to a broader national effort to restore the dignity of local governance. At the heart of this drive is the push for local government autonomy, a constitutional amendment that would allow local governments to control their own resources and make decisions in the best interest of their people. This reform seeks to eliminate undue interference from state governments, ensuring that funds allocated for local development are directly managed by the councils themselves. As part of the ongoing constitution review led by the National Assembly, the autonomy of local governments has become a key focus. These amendments aim to return power to the people by strengthening local institutions, ensuring transparency, and holding local leaders accountable for their actions. This is not just about governance, it is about giving every Nigerian a voice in how their communities are managed and developed. A restored and empowered local government system can bring about the transformation Nigeria's communities so desperately need. From improved healthcare and education to better roads and sustainable development projects, this is a chance to rewrite the story of grassroots governance in Nigeria, a chance to give power back to the people and to ensure that local governments can deliver the services and development they were always meant to. The path ahead is clear. Local government autonomy is the way to unlocking sustainable development for all Nigerians. As the constitutional amendments take shape, it is now up to all of us, policymakers, leaders, and citizens, to ensure that we rebuild the foundation of our democracy from the grassroots up. The time for change is now.